mouth of a winter storm. My father's hands too tired to keep me warm. He built his walls from silence and from storm, and taught me, son, that every man dies alone. I walked the fields where the old crops turned to dust. I loved a woman till love turned to rust. I held my children like the world might break, and prayed to God for mercy's own sweet sake. The years they came like rivers, wild and long. Some made me weep and some of them made me strong. But all of them are gone. I have carried the weight of seasons on my back, through the gold and the green and the gray and the black. I have knelt in the ruins of everything I made. I have stood in the fire and I was not afraid. And when the last light falls across this broken land, let them say that I lived in every grain of sand, that I burned like a torch against the coming dark, and I left the whole world branded on my heart. I've watched the ones I cherished fade to clay, stood at the edge of graves with nothing left to say. I've made my share of wreckage, paid my debt, carried the faces of the ones I can't forget. The road it had no mercy, had no end. Around each corner lost, dressed up as a friend. But still I rose with blood still in my veins, still chose the sun over the shelter of the rain. The years they came like rivers, wild and long. Some made me weep and some of them made me strong. But all of them moved on. I have carried the weight of seasons on my back, through the gold and the green and the gray and the black. I have knelt in the ruins of everything I made. I have stood in the fire and I was not afraid. And when the last light falls across this broken land, let them say that I lived in every grain of sand, that I burned like a torch against the coming dark, and I left the whole world branded on my heart. Oh, I have been the prodigal, the pilgrim and the thief. I have been the hand that healed and the one that caused the grief. I am the sum of all my failures and my grace, a temporary man in an eternal place. So take this weathered offering, Lord, it's all I have. A life of thorns and harvest, joy and aftermath. I do not ask for heaven, only this, that somewhere in the darkness I am missed.
I have carried the weight of seasons on my back, through the gold and the green and the gray and the black.
I have knelt in the ruins of everything I made. I have stood in the fire and I was not afraid. And when the last light falls across this broken land, let them say that I lived in every grain of sand, that I burned like a torch against the coming dark, and I left the whole world branded on my heart, branded on my heart.